it's Taylor T. Carlson, and I'm back with another video for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at this, Police Squad. Great comedy series from the early 1980s starring the late, great Leslie Nielsen. This is actually the TV show that predated the Naked Gun series of films, and it's great to see this show finally has gotten a release on Blu-ray. It did get a DVD release about a decade ago, and I'm definitely glad to see it make the jump to HD. How does this show hold up all these years later? If you've seen the Naked Gun series of films, you have a pretty good idea of what to expect here. It's just here you have episodes and it's broken into smaller chunks. They only made 6 episodes prior to the show's cancellation, which is disappointing because it's pretty hilarious and definitely worth rediscovering. Of course, Leslie Nielsen plays Lieutenant Frank Drebin, an incompetent, inept police officer who makes all kinds of random, off-kilter remarks, and all the while, in classic Leslie Nielsen fashion, he keeps a straight face and never breaks out laughing. This formula definitely works. It worked in the 3 following films, and going back and rediscovering these episodes is definitely a lot of fun. The show also stars Alan North as Ed Hockin, who is his superior officer, and that character in the feature films, of course, would be played by George Kennedy. The minor character of Officer Norberg would later be renamed Nordberg, and in the feature films would be played by O.J. Simpson. Only a handful of the actors from the TV show reprise their roles in the subsequent film series. According to the bonus features on the disc, one of the reasons this show supposedly failed was that people were just watching casually and didn't get it. They didn't realize this was a show where you had to sit down, pay all your attention to the show, and listen for all the jokes. If you just were watching on the side, you'd miss out on all the good stuff, and as such, we only ever got 6 episodes, but fortunately, we did later get the Naked Gun films, which are major comedy classics, some of Leslie Nielsen's finest work. And this show, of course, was created by the Abraham Zucker team, who, of course, did Airplane, starring Leslie Nielsen prior to this, and those subsequent movies. Right from the get-go, it doesn't take long to realize that Police Squad is a show that doesn't take itself too seriously. Even the opening credits sequence is a riot with its special guest stars who are immediately killed off. And you'll even get a few surprise guest stars in the TV show itself. I mean, you've got everyone in this show from Florence Henderson in the opening credits of one episode being killed off to a surprise appearance by Tommy Lasorda. I mean, you never know who might pop up, which is kind of surprising considering the origins of the show. You'll definitely cruise through these 6 episodes pretty quickly. If there's one complaint with Police Squad, it's that at only 6 episodes, it's just over too quickly. Although you can always go and watch the Naked Gun movies afterwards, which of course were the direct successors to this, and I would argue that they probably did the part even better than the show did. Whether the show or the films is better, that's definitely open for debate, and you should definitely comment below and let me know what you think in those regards. Yeah, since Police Squad was shot on film, this Blu-ray release actually looks pretty solid. At this point in time, a lot of shows were also shot on videotape, and those look absolutely horrible, but Police Squad was shot on good old film, and for the most part, it looks very good throughout its duration. There is some age-related wear and a few minor instances of print damage and the like, but these are just typical elements of its age, and they certainly don't derail the experience here. All the bonus features from the previous DVD version, as far as I can tell, were included here. You've got an interview with Leslie Nielsen, some screen tests, copies of memos from Paramount. There's a handful of things here that you'll honestly probably shoot through pretty quickly, but it's all well worth watching for anyone who's a fan. Police Squad is definitely Leslie Nielsen at his finest, doing what he does best, and it's great to go back and rediscover the series, especially on this fantastic new Blu-ray release. Here's the back cover as well. You can kind of see a list of the special features and, of course, artwork with Leslie Nielsen. There's the front cover as well. Have you had a chance to pick up this set? Have you ever watched Police Squad before? What are your thoughts? Share in the comments section below. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm Taylor T. Carlson, and I will see you next time.